Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and I'm here with my husband, Noel, as usual. Good morning, Sun and Charm. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. We are doing our glowy glass show today. So, a couple of things before we get started. All auctions run for $1. Shipping is max $4.50. So that means you pay $4.50 on your first order. After that, it is free. We will just kind of work through everything we have behind me. So we're just going to work through that. If you see something that you are just dying to have and cannot wait, let me know what it is and we'll try to get to it a little bit quicker. Other than that, I just run in the order that I have them put on my shelf. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Check the show notes. Coupon codes. If you have rewards cards from me, there's an $8 off coupon in the show notes for you. And if you're new to Zoe's Treasures, there is a $5 off coupon in there. And with that, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to get going. Let me get these big old analytics out of the way. Y'all, these things bother me. Good morning, Lynn's Vintage. So let's see here. What are we going to start off with? Let's start off with what I would consider a celery bowl or a celery dish. So this one is really pretty. I love that it's a celery dish that has a handle like a basket. The edges, oh, there we go. I was waiting for him to turn it. I'm like, I don't know if he's paying attention. The edges of it are so pretty. You've got that decorated edge going all the way around and that extra little detail up there on the basket. Let's give you a measurement here. This is about 13 inches long, and we're going to show you that glow. Let's go ahead and put it into the glow box over here. I don't know if it's going to even get the whole thing on camera. It's so big. Look at that light up. What a way to start the show off. We are going to go get this going. We run everything for 10 seconds with a 5-second restart, and that's running right now. $4.50 max shipping is on for a beautiful celery dish, glowy celery dish. Thank you for sharing the show. I appreciate it. You know, we see so many more people sharing since they put the new point system in, and I am here for it. I am all for this. And Gregarious Goose, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, as we go through these, one of the things I forgot to tell you guys is if I will be checking for any chips, cracks, flea bites, whatever. I will tell you if I find any of them. But do know that everything that we sell today has been pre-loved. So they are all vintage items, so they have been pre-loved. I will do my very, very best to let you know. The Bird Theory, good, happy freaking Saturday. Absolutely. All right, you guys. Can you believe all of the different types of things that glow? Now, we have a mix. We're going to do some clear, some color today, but clear is my absolute favorite glowy type of glass. And I am always surprised at some of the common household things that you see that you don't expect to glow, such as this picture. It is stunning. This is early American glass. So it's EAPG, early American pressed glass. How great would this be with your iced tea sitting in it? All right, I'm getting instructions to move my riser. Which way, my love? Just tell me, where do you want it? Okay, it's looking way off camera to me, but you do you. All right, it is 9 inches tall, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the glow. No chips or cracks that I'm seeing on that one. Let's move this riser out of the way. There you go. Look at that one light up in the glow box. Do I have any swung vases? I have them, but they are not for sale today. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Running right now. Imagine all of these goodies in your glow box. That picture is up and running. You can fill that with something, stick it in your glow box, have a party with it, use it for Halloween, surprise your guests. The Bird Theory, congratulations. Let's do another clear one, and then we'll get to a really fun colored glass piece. Look at these. Now you have the picture. What about some small, I don't know if you would consider these like cordial glasses or just small wine glasses. Put some liqueur in there. Tell you what, get a little bit of chocolate tequila and put it in there. Absolutely beautiful. I love the design on these. These are in great shape. There's no chips or cracks that I'm aware of. They're so beautiful. I'm going to stick one in the glow box just so you can see how they glow. Okay, I'm getting instructions to put two. So we're going to throw two of them in the glow box here. And watch these ones light up. So they're gorgeous to look at just like that. And they also glow really beautiful in the glow box. Those are up and running. We do use 365 is the lights that we use for the glowy glass. You're going to get all three of these glasses. Thank you for your bids. Lynn's Vintage Vibes with the first purchase. Can we throw some ducks in the chat, please?
Thank you for your first purchase.
That's how we celebrate first purchases. Are you guys ready for some Amberina? We have a Fenton Amberina here. Look at how beautiful. Look, if I hold it with one hand, I know everybody is over there shaking. You're just like, oh my God, you're going to drop that. I'm a little nervous too. All right. This is a gorgeous Amberina ruffle top compote. And characteristic of Amberina, you've got that gorgeous red at the top down into that beautiful yellow at the bottom. This one stands 7 inches tall and is about 8 inches at the wider ruffles there. You've got that beautiful yellow going down here. This is a Fenton. I want to say it is an unmarked Fenton. It is unmarked. So no Fenton stamp on there. I know that ruffle is so gorgeous. We're going to go ahead and throw this in the glow box and see that cadmium light up. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Wait till you see this. Look at that glow for an Amberina. That's not just a little bit. That's a whole lot. Running right now, $1, $4.50 shipping. Such a beautiful piece. I know so many people collect Amberina. It's such a popular one. Literally fire on this one. It really is. That whole pedestal is on fire along with that rim. And Breeze Blue Moon with the first purchase. Congratulations. Let's put some ducks in the chat. We do have more Amberina coming up. We have all different colors mixed in amongst our clear glass. But you always got to have that clear. So you don't even have to show the glow on your clear glass. You could just put it around your house. Clear glass is in right now. It is versatile. You could use it in every room. This one is a beautiful fruit bowl or a console bowl. Look at the decor, the design. You've got that stars going all the way around. It just looks like a big flower opening up there. Absolutely stunning piece. Let me give you some measurements on that. 9 inches in diameter, so nice big fruit bowl. Look how beautiful that looks in there. Let's take a look at the glow on this one. Oh, that's such a soft, pretty glow on that one. There you go. Lights right up. That is running right now. 9-inch diameter, large glass, heavy, thick glass bowl. So many things you can do with this. And if you were just joining, some are uranium, some are cadmium, some is manganese. So in this one is actually manganese. Lynn's Vintage Vibes. Congratulations. So for your clear glass, typically your clear glass has manganese in it. It was used to clarify the glass, to actually remove all the color out of it so it becomes clear. But then they realized that it also glows. Your uranium, we do have some uranium pieces that's coming up. That's your typical green. Everybody knows what the uranium is. Your red pieces have cadmium in them. And then some pieces have selenium. I'm not too sure exactly which ones those are, but some of the pieces have selenium. And that is also another element that lights up. Let's take a look at this one. This is an Indiana Glass Rose Point candy dish. What I love about this is not only is it a pedestal candy dish, all along the top, you have your roses going around the top there. Plus, you've got your scalloped edge. Think about this not just for your cupcakes or your cake. You could put a cheese, use this like as a charcuterie type display. You can also use this if you are a reseller or at home to display your jewelry on. It would be so beautiful on a vanity to display jewelry. No fairy lamps today, but thank you so much for asking. This one is 9-inch diameter and it stands about 4 inches tall. Let's take a look at how beautiful this one lights up. Oh, this one is a glower. This one's on fire, you guys. Look at that. Boom. That is so bright. That is going to run right now. That is Indiana glass. It is the rose point design. Amethyst color today. Do I have purple glass today? You know what? Oh, I have one purple glass piece. We'll run that in just a little bit here. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you so much. That beautiful piece is heading your way.
Thank you.
Let me run one thing and then we'll do our amethyst. I only have one amethyst piece, but we'll run that in just a second. All right, so this one, you guys, this is an antique. This is Bryce Brothers. This is from around 1890. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And I want to show you some detail on here. The title of this, or the design, is called the Amazon. And if you look close, I don't know how well you're going to see it. These are lion's heads. So on the handle here, right there, is a lion's head. Look at that. You can see the mane, you can see its face. So on both sides are lion's heads. And up here at the top, if we go to the very top of this, is also lion's heads that are up there on the top. And then, of course, you've got your diamond point pattern. Your lid comes off. You can give it a quick feel. It is nice and smooth all along the rim. Now, we do have something I want to show you on the inside. Is it this one? Oh, maybe it's a different one. No, it's on this one. Okay, so let's turn it like this. I want to show you. Turn it this way, my love. Okay, you can see that line. See it right here? I can just barely feel it. I'm pretty sure that's a scratch. I am not thinking that that was a crack at all. On the back side, I cannot feel it, and I can barely feel it here. I am pretty sure that that is a scratch because it does not have characteristics of a crack. But I did want to point that out. Other than that, gorgeous condition with those lion heads. And let's watch this thing light up. This one has the very softer, subtle green, but it was pre-loved. It still glows gorgeously. Running right now. This is just a stunning piece. Light up or not, any green or not, it is a stunning piece just to admire and have in your collection. And this is an antique, late 1800s. It was around 1890. So over 100 years old this item is. We have quite a few lion pieces today too. So if you're into lions, we have 3 or 4 items. The Bird Theory, thank you so much. 3 or 4 items that have lions on them today.
Thank you.
Not intentional, just kind of ended up being that way. Let's go ahead and do a purple glass here. This one is so pretty. It is so simple. Hey, me too. I have some wrinkles and lines too. I do. I have many antique pieces coming up today. So I probably have at least 8 or 9 more pieces from the late 1800s. So we will get to them, I promise. This one is the only amethyst piece I have today. Now, amethyst glass glows a little bit differently. I like to call it the swampy glow. It has that eerie, just kind of Florida swamp type feel to it. And this is a really nice pitcher, smaller pitcher, 6 inches tall, applied clear handle, fairly soft, smoothed out pontil on the bottom. And it's a little bit thinner glass, and you can actually see some bubbles throughout the glass. We are using a 365. You have a whole part of your living room to the 1800s. That is so cool, mamas. Let's take a look at this one. I'm also going to get my light because if you know anything about purple glass, it is that swampy glow. Are we going to go ahead and take a look at it? There you go. That handle lights up. But then look at that when I throw my 365 flashlight on there. You can also see that swampiness in addition to the handle and that base glowing like crazy. That's running right now. And this is the only purple one I have today. Usually I have more purple, but yeah, Glowy glass is a little sparse this month. And French Betty with the first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
What do we have next here? Let's do this piece here. So this one's from about 1905. This is an imperial glass piece. Oh my gosh, just look at this. This design, this pattern is called the zippered heart. So you see the heart here? We'll put it here. You see the heart, and it is called the zippered heart because it looks like those hearts interconnect with those diamond point pattern right there in the middle. This is heavy. You could like get a workout lifting this up. The base of this is stunning. You've got this nice thick base. It's like it's just set on top of that. And look at that. I forgot to take the string off. Absolutely beautiful. The texture on this is gorgeous. Think about, good morning. This one was made around 1905. So this is early 1900s. That string is bothering me. I guess, okay, hold on, you guys. The string's bothering me. I try to get them off before. There we go. All right.
Good morning, Moni's scary corner.
Good morning, Monies. We're going to go ahead and watch, see the glow on this one. There are no chips and cracks that I'm aware of. Antique, picture, heavy. And this one was imperial glass. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at that. It almost looks like an owl face. Those zippered hearts almost look like an owl face to me. That's running right now. This is probably at least 6 to 7 pound piece of glass here. Shipping for you is only $4.50. You'll never pay more than that in my shows. $4.50. And I will pay all the rest of that shipping for you. And Riz Warehouse, thank you so much. What a great pickup. That one is gorgeous. Let's do, how about some Costa Boda glass? This is Costa Boda. This is a tulip candle holder from Costa Boda, which is a 1970s glass maker. And this one almost looks like it's a pressed glass. If you look on those tulip petals there, it almost looks like a pressed glass. And of course you have your nice clear glass down in the middle. You can use it for your votive holders. You can also use it as a little trinket dish if you would like. About 3 inches tall. Anything in yellow opalescent. I do not have any yellow opalescent. I do have a carnival glass, a marigold. That's the closest I would have today. Surprisingly, even though this is from the 70s, it still lights up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So usually once we got into about the 70s, they quit using so many of these elements in the glass and you find less and less glow. Costa Boda on this piece is a little bit different. As you can see, it still lights up great, and that's running right now. And that is Costa Boda tulip pattern candlestick holder, or votive holder. Amberina. We do have some more Amberina coming up. Don't go anywhere. I have probably a good another 4 or 5 pieces of Amberina. French Betty, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're getting there. We do a few clear pieces and then we do a colored, so we're getting there. All right. Fostoria, classic glass maker. I'm eyeing the covered stem piece on the second shelf. Are you looking at the moon and stars? We're going to be bringing out that moon and stars really, really soon. This up here at the top, we're going to get to it. This is a Victorian piece. So this is a Victorian glass. Give us just a few minutes. We'll get to all of them. I promise. I won't keep you waiting too long. Let's take a look at this Fostoria real quick though first. Classic glass maker. Love the long skinny pedestal. I think it gives it an elegance. It just elevates the whole look of this piece. It is a candy dish. So that top comes off. You've got that sawtooth there. This is in great condition. I am not feeling anything wrong. All the way around this rim is nice and smooth for glass. So pretty when you're just looking at it like that. Or we can put the lid back on there and you get that gorgeous, gorgeous top. Let's go ahead and see the glow on this one. This is a really soft, sweet glow to it. Let's switch over to it and we'll get that running. There you go. 24% lead crystal pieces. I'm sure I have crystal, but not in this show because crystal usually doesn't glow very well. Wouldn't be a candy for the grandkids. Nope. Let's go ahead and get this running. Up and going right now. Beautiful Fostoria candy dish. Yeah, our ancestors sure did. Everything's a candy dish. If you're just joining us, make sure you check those show notes. If you have rewards cards, we have some coupon codes in there for you. And if you are new to Zoe's Treasures, you can save a little bit of money on your first purchase. J.D. Bell, thank you so much for a first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Purchase.
All right, let's get to some of these pieces. Let's do it. We're going to do an Amberina. We'll start with an Amberina here, and then we'll get to some of these other ones that people were eyeballing because they are pretty nice there. Look at this one. This is another candy dish. I'm surprised that they didn't have all fallen out teeth and with all the candy they had, right? I love this one. You have the metal stem in the middle. Did I write who makes this? I did not write who makes this. I would guess, no, I'm not even sure who makes this piece. Oh, Fenton, duh. We have a Fenton sticker on it. Tracy, just open your eyes. This is a Fenton piece. We have an original Fenton. The first time purchase coupon. So what you do is you go into the show notes, you copy that code, and then you paste that code into your, whatever site it is down here, into your wallet. When you open up your wallet, there should be a spot that says like promo or coupon or some word like that. And you just paste it in there and it'll automatically apply to your next purchase. All right, there we go. Fenton. I love Fenton too. I'm a big Fenton fan. Very, classic glass maker here in the States. And we have the Fenton sticker up there at the top. You've got your ruffled edges going all the way around. This is Amberina. Now, the whole thing isn't going to light up, but you will see when I put it in the glow box, it's usually the bottom and the rim that lights up beautifully. And this one is more so, you got that rim and a couple dots throughout, or not the rim, the bottom on that one. So take a look at that glow. You can see that cadmium glow in there. Amberina is a name of the red and orange glass, such as this piece. And it's running right now. And in Amberina, they have cadmium, which is the yellow or the orange, and that's what makes it glow. There are quite a few collectors. It is a hobnail. Thank you, Glass Carney. I forgot to say that. Hobnail piece. Quite a few glass collectors do collect Amberina specifically. Thank you for your bids. And Breeze Blue Moon, thank you, thank you. That one's heading to you.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Are we ready for the Moon and Stars? We want to do the Moon and Stars. I actually have 2 Moon and Star pieces. I have another one that I'll bring out, but let's do this one. I Love Discounts loves Amberina. Yes, I know. Look at this Moon and Stars piece. This is so beautiful. Classic. I love it that it's clear. I know a lot of people like the blue Moon and Stars, the green, all the other colors. I love clear glass just because it is so versatile. And of course, you have that pattern on there.
Good morning, Kikis.
Good morning. I will. Nice and smooth. I'm not feeling any nicks or anything anywhere on this. It feels wonderful. All of the pieces there. Let me give you a height because this is a good size piece for being a smaller Moon and Stars compote or candy dish. It's 10 inches. And I would consider this a smaller size compared to one I'm going to show you in just a little bit. Let's watch the glow on this piece. Oh, maybe I need to move my riser. I don't know if we're going to get to see all of it in there or not. Can we see it? Oh, look at that. Lights up like crazy. So gorgeous. Are you ready? That's running right now. Let me get it over into that camera view just a little bit more. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. And the fact that it comes at the top and the bottom is very good. A lot of times you'll find just the bottoms, as I'm going to show you in a minute with a lot larger Moon and Star piece. And Leanne, congratulations. I have seen some collectors, like on Instagram and stuff, that their Moon and Stars collections are just absolutely amazing. The number of pieces that some people have blows my mind. I am just like drooling when they're showing their collections. Let's go ahead and do this one. This is a Victorian era picture. So late 1800s, maybe early 1900s, but I'm going, did I even look it up? I did. Let's see. Actually 1880 to 1910, hand blown, hand painted picture here. And for being over 100 years old, amazing, amazing. Have you heard of rock and rye 1800s? They put rock candy in a jar and they mix it with alcohol to soothe the cough. I sold it. Oh, I have never heard of that, mamas. That sounds really interesting, though. Now you've given me something to keep my eye out for. Pink Carnival. I don't know if I've ever seen Pink Carnival. I'm going to have to start looking for that. We have a little bit of paintware. Let me show you. You can see some paintware in here. Can we go back to the side view? I'm trying to show the paintware. Thank you. A little bit of paintware in here. But you guys, this is 100 years old. I would expect a little bit of paintware. There are no chips or cracks on this, though. Applied handle. I do have one custard piece coming up. This is just stunning. Think of all the families, all the different tables that this has sat on over the years. It's a thinner glass with the handles a little bit thicker, 10 inches tall. Let's go ahead and take a look at the glow on this piece. So this one, the handle lights up really well. The base lights up. And the rest of it, it just has a super, super soft glow to it. Let's go ahead and switch over and take a look at that. And it's running. Oh, let me get that handle in there. There you go. Look at that handle light up. Look at that base. And then, of course, you see that beautiful paint on there. That is running right now. Own a little piece of history. Legitimate piece of history here. Yeah, amazing for being over 100 years old. Things nowadays just do not last like older pieces. Thank you for your bids. Timeless and Co. with the first purchase. Congratulations. Let's put some ducks in the chat. Let's go to, we are going to do another lion piece. So this is from the late 1870s. It is a company called Galander and Sons. I have a couple of pieces from them today, actually. So late 1870, 1880s. And they were glass makers. This is a spooner. Spooners at one point were highly collectible, and they were like what they sound. You would put spoons in them as one of your serving pieces. What's really cool about this is you have your clear glass top with your frosted base, and there are lions all around the base. So going all around, you've got the lions on, there you go, look at that, on that frosted piece. About 1870s, you can actually even feel like the hind legs here, the way they made this is so fantastic. Good morning to Aaron Sphere. That is 5 inches tall. Let's take a look at the glow on this piece. So this is Galander and Sons, and it is a spooner. And it lights up so beautifully. That's running right now. Thank you for your bids. Hey, Brittany, good morning. The bird theory, thank you so much. Does anybody like peacock feathers? This one is an anchor hawking. No, sorry, this one is not an anchor hawking. This one I do not know the maker of. This is what I'm calling the peacock compote. Why do I call it that? We're using 365. Thank you for asking that. 365 is what we use. I'm calling it a peacock because if you look at it from the top, the design here on the glass to me looks like peacock feathers, which I think is really cool. Can we show it from the top? Look at all around there. Of course, you've got, it's like a cross pattern up here for your handle. And then if we take it off, you've got that gorgeous design on the inside also. Okay, it's too late. It's too late for what? I'm sorry. Around the inside here, I do feel some flea bites. So, oh, it is. Yeah, it has to be the first time. I'm sorry. I am feeling some flea bites on here. Nothing like no big chips or anything that are super visible, but I do feel roughness around the rim, which is typical for when somebody has put this on and off and the glass meeting the glass. Good morning, Hidden Lane. This is a nice fat one. It's 10 inches tall and probably a good 8.5, 9 inches in diameter. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That is all my husband. I'm going to see if I can fit this in our glow box so you can see the glow on this gorgeous peacock piece, as I am calling it. This one lights up so nice. All right, let's take a look at that. Let's get it switched over there. Oh, look at that. Look at that glow. How stunning is that? Let's run it right now. Up and going. This is a huge piece, and you're only paying $4.50 shipping today. Thank you. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, Noel is the best. I feel that way most of the time, but since I'm married to him.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it.
We have a singular candlestick, but that's okay because it's blue, it's hobnail, it's stunning. I just sold a bunch of my glassware that glows, so I have a ton. Oh, awesome. That is so much fun. I love like when you get a bunch of like space that you can kind of do something new with. So we have blue glass.
Bree, she didn't say anything, but you have an empty china cabinet and she has a ton of china.
I do have a ton of china. And for the Victorian, I do not have any pieces that are necessarily exactly Victorian. I do have other pieces from that era, though. So late 1800s coming up. So we'll stay tuned and see what I have coming up, and maybe it's your vibe. But the picture was the only one that was truly a Victorian style. Oh, that's nice, Bree. Waiting for the pink. I don't have any pink today. I wish I did. If anything's looking pink, it's probably my little notes to remind me of the makers on things. We're going to go ahead and run this in just a second when I show you the glow. Imagine this. If you do your blue and white Christmas, you can put this in, put this some greenery around it, add some red to it. It is 5 inches tall. Let's take a look at the glow on this one.
Bree, that sounds great.
This has more of that murky glow to it. And it's going to be running right now. So it is more of a murky glow because it is that blue glass, but it does glow. It is still so pretty. My favorite pink piece. Ranch and Finds, thank you. You know, I have some pink milk glass. One of these days I'll part with it. Right now I'm enjoying it. One of these days I will part with it. I have about 5 pink milk glass pieces. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you. And I just picked up my second blue milk glass piece ever from Southern Charm. So I've had one I've had for a long time, and Southern Charm had a piece, gorgeous blue milk glass, which here in Pennsylvania is like finding a unicorn. So let's do this one. We have done a lot of candy dishes. We've done a lot of, different compotes, but sometimes you just need a tray. Sometimes you need a platter or a tray.
Really, Bree?
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you coming to our meetup? We have a Pennsylvania meetup on October 3rd. Let's take a second. If you guys don't know about this, October 3rd in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, we are doing a meetup. We are this close to being sold out of tickets. I don't even have any more tickets. I sold 100 of them. Green 13 sold almost all. He has like 6, maybe 7 tickets, maybe left. And then that's it. We are at capacity. 125 people. Breeze Blue Moon, can you tag Green 13 for tickets?
Yes.
Green 13 is on Monday through Friday Okay, during the daytime, so go in there 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern. He has tickets in his bin. If you don't see him, ask him, because sometimes he forgets to put them in there. So he's the last one to have tickets. If you guys aren't aware of the Pennsylvania meetup, it is Harrisburg, October 3rd, 9 to 3 o'clock. We're going to have some amazing speakers. It's not just show up and talk to people. We have, let's see, I'm trying to see if I have one of the tickets. I do. Here's our tickets. This is what it looks like. We have actual tickets you will get in the mail. And like I said, Green 13 is the only one who has a few tickets left. Starting at 9, we're going to do a general session. We're going to have breakouts. You're going to have Jeremy from Green 13. He's going to be talking about arbitrary coherence. I'm going to be doing an hour-long session talking about a business topic. I'll get there. I'm going to talk something cool about business. We have I Love Discounts right there in the chat talking about shipping. We have Dragonfly Neen, who's going to be doing a session on sourcing. And we have Jackie and Quincy from Abandoned Treasures, who's going to be doing a session about how they buy storage units and how you can too. So amazing speakers of varying sizes. Most of us have been on the platform for a couple of years now. And then it is a great lineup. And then we're going to have networking in the afternoon. Tickets are $28. That includes a continental breakfast and a lunch. You can't beat the deal, can't beat the networking and the people you're going to meet there. Highly recommend go see Green 13 and get yourself one of those tickets before they're gone. When they're gone, they're gone. We don't have any more space. Awesome. Good. I'm so glad you got it. All right, let's get back to selling here. We have an Anchor Hawking. This is a 1960s platter, and it is the Star of David pattern. How beautiful. Good morning, the Serial Hobbyist. How beautiful is this pattern? You've got this sawtooth top going all the way around. So you have your gorgeous glass, gorgeous glowy glass. You need something to set it on. This is your piece. Let's go ahead. I'm going to have to probably hold that up in a second. We're going to put it in there and start the glow, and then I'll hold it up. There it goes. Nice glowy glass. That's going to run right now. That is a good 8.5, 9-inch diameter. I'm trying to hold it and lean back at the same time. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm banging and stuff. Congratulations, Lynn's Vintage Vibes. Thank you so much. That one is going to you. You guys, I'm over here doing gymnastics. Is it a promo code? I am on mute due to my wife sleeping next to me. There is a promo code. So there's a promo code in the shop. So you can, I do have some uranium coming up. I have 2 pieces. In the shop, if you have never purchased from me before, or not the shop, sorry, show notes, there is a promo code. And if you have purchased from me and you have rewards cards, if you have the right numbers, you can save some money too. That's all in the show notes.
Hold on. I need to pick a bone with the Serial Hobbyist. I got your message yesterday. You better not. I'm just saying. But I was very appreciative.
And we'll grab a uranium piece in just a minute. Let's do this Wheaton bottle first. This is a Wheaton. Oh my God, no. A Wheaton blue iridescent. This is from the Great American series. And on here, can you switch it over? On here is, see if I can read it, Charles Evans Hughes. So this is Charles Evans Hughes. You've got that iridescence going on. It is a Wheaton bottle. Got a little bit of a history about them down there on the back. And this one has that murky glow to it too. And go ahead and switch over. Let's see if we can. Are you moving the camera or am I? There you go. All right. Let's go ahead and get that running right now. I'm also going to hit it with the flashlight to give it a little extra help there. Nice murky blue glow. What is the significance of the glow on glass? Sundance, what a great question. Thank you for asking. A lot of people come to Whatnot and they're like, what? Glass glows? I didn't know that. So the glow means that there is one of 4 elements that they used within the glass. Breeze, Blue Moon, thank you so much. So it is either manganese, cadmium, selenium, or uranium. Those are 4 elements that were added to glass for various purposes, either to remove color or add color. And those elements are natural glowing elements. They have, in more recent times, reactive to UV, not glowing elements. Let me get my words right. They are elements that are naturally reactive to your UV light. We use a 365. We also have a glow box over there in the corner. And in more recent times, they don't use those elements as much. So when they glow, we know they're a little bit older. And sometimes it can help you identify certain pieces. I said we were doing a uranium. Let's do a small uranium, and we'll get to the bigger uranium in just a minute. Let's start with the small piece. Toothpick holder, classic uranium. Everybody sees this green. You know exactly what it is. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, many people have actual displays and cabinets just to put their glowy glass in. Perfect condition. It is just so beautiful to look at. I love the green just looking at it. It is for toothpicks, but you can put this in your bathroom, put little makeup brushes or something. I do, Janet. I have one animal coming up. Give me a minute. Do I have two today? Oh, I do. I actually have two. Let's take a look at that uranium. You know what uranium does. It looks like it's on fire. Look at that. The camera can't even pick it up on uranium. And that's running right now. Thank you for your bids. Gregarious Goose. Oh, no. My rewards cards, so the numbers that you see in there for rewards cards, the way we do that, I'll take a second and explain that really quick here. I love discounts. How did I know?
Hey, everybody.
Yo, I love discounts.
Please put bunnies in
Tony
the
from
chat.
I Love Discounts is a uranium lover.
Ooh, yeah,
he has a
baby.
huge,
Let's go.
Huge collection.
Woot, woot.
So I have, if you're new to Zoe's Treasures, when you see those rewards cards listed in the notes, these are these cards. So we design these, and what we do is in every box that we go out, you get a card. Each card has a $2 off code on the back, and then you collect the cards. So the more you purchase, the more cards you get. And every show, I have a combination of cards that is worth $8, $5. As we get towards the next quarter, $10 off in a show. So the more cards you collect, the higher discounts you can get. And that's how our rewards cards work. But we always have a new code. If you're brand new to us, we give you a chance to, because we know you haven't collected cards. So you get a chance to save some money. All right, we are going to keep going here. We're going to do an animal in just a minute, Janet. I didn't forget you. Let's do this nappy dish. When I hear nappies, I still think of diapers. I just can't get it out of my head. But this was for like appetizers. It is officially called a nappy dish. Absolute stunning pattern. I can't get it out of my head. Sawtooth top, so pretty. It is it is a really thick piece of glass. Hold on. He's like, let's see it. I don't have like Victorian pieces that I would say are Victorian like aesthetic or design, but I do have pieces from that era. So I do have late 1800s pieces that are coming up. So we're working our way through them. We're going to go ahead and show you the glow on this one. And you're not British. We're going to get that going right now, up and running. Beautiful glowy nappy dish. Think about filling that up with your glowy marbles. That would be pretty darn cool. Dusty Dreams, thank you so much for your help. I appreciate you guys helping each other out in the chat. Lynn's Vintage, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see if we can find an older piece. How about this one? This is an 1870s to 1880s. And this is a really neat piece. So earlier, we had Gillander and Sons with the lion on there. This is another Gillander and Sons. This is a child's butter dish. So specifically designed to put at a child's place setting. And it's a butter dish, and it has the lions on it. So the top here, the little handle, is a lion head. So you can see from the side there. It is adorable. And then I'm going to show you around the bottom. I don't know if you can see it, but we have lions. There's 3 of them all around the edges there. Now, this one does have some flea bites around the rim. So if I feel it, just going around the top, I can feel a few flea bites, but no chips or cracks. and it is a adorable child's butter dish. This one was made 1870, 1880s. Again, another antique, well over 100 years old, 1870s to 1880s, Gill Lander and Sons. And it has a really, really soft glow to it. The width, let me tell you the width. Hold on. Let's see, that is 4 inches. 4 inches in diameter. All right, we're going to go ahead and get that going. That is running right now. Has that soft green glow, and then I'm going to hit it again with our flashlight, get a little more glow going on there. I thought it was such a really cool piece of history, something that you don't see very often. Thanks for the bids. I'll tell you guys about my little hack that I do here. Gregarious Goose, congratulations. So not necessarily a hack, but you guys may see me picking up these pink index cards that are on items here. So we'll pick up this one. So like this, I have these little pink index cards. One of the things I do, I'm not an expert on all of this glass. A lot of it, usually, I don't spend a lot of time researching, but particularly for this show, because glass is, you just never know. There's so many glass makers out there. I will always take Google Lens or whatever and do a quick look, not for price. I try to avoid looking at prices. I don't like to comp. But I will go and look up who the glass makers are so I can bring some of that knowledge to you. And that's where I'm getting my times from. So I'm
Gregarious
getting
Goose, thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a great
too.
weekend.
Have a wonderful weekend.
So that's where I'm getting like the time ranges from, where I'm telling you where they're made, because I do just enough research to give a little bit of information. So this one, United States Glass Company. This is a Minnesota pattern, and this is 1903. This is what I would consider another toothpick holder. So you have your place in there. It's the same size as a toothpick holder. But you know what's really cool about this one? You can flip it over and use it as a small votive also. So 1903, another antique piece. You can put a votive in it, or you can use it as a toothpick holder. It is the United States Glass Company, and it has that same really, really, really soft green glow. I'm going to. And that one is running right now. And this has that limey glow. When I flip it over, you can flip it over and put a candle, a votive in it. And I love the way you have different glows. Your uranium is just so bright. This one is more of a limey. Your purples and your blues are swampy. The bird theory, congratulations. And that's one of the things that interest me so much in selling some of this glowy glass, is looking at all just the whole spectrum of the way that they glow. I think it's super interesting. All right, let's do another piece here. This is a fun piece. This is a nice thick one. So this at one point was technically a sugar bowl. I would love to use this in a bathroom. I think it would be gorgeous in a bathroom to put like lipsticks or something like that in. The cut on this is really, really thick, heavy glass with that gorgeous cut on it. You've got your stars going around there. Now, the call out is not a call out because it's broke. It's a call out because there is no lid for a sugar bowl. At one point, there was a lid that would have sat on the top, but it is still gorgeous, beautiful piece of glass as is. We have about a 4.5-inch diameter. And let's take a look at the glow on this one. This one is a little bit darker than the last one. Yeah, you could put it, if you're a candle maker, you could put the candle wax in here. And that's running right now. Good morning, Kelly's Place. Oh, that's okay, Amanda, but I still think a candle in this would be great. I know a lot of people do the candles, make candles. And please, feel free to answer each other. If anybody has a question, there are a ton of smart people in this room. I would love for you guys to answer each other.
Good morning, Miss Kelly. And congratulations, 66F, for your first purchase. And
Thank Thank you for your first
Let me
purchase.
let me show you. Let me show you. Put it back.
Oh, put it back. Okay. He's trying to do something here. What are we doing, my love?
And let me show you. This is what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you where her black box is so you can see where she's putting stuff in. You
There
can
we
see it
go.
right there. It's all the way in the corner, and there's still a little gap where the light shines through. So I'm trying to minimize the amount of light so you can appreciate the glow.
All right. Thank you so much. And that's why I'm doing gymnastics when I'm over here like this, trying to hold something and then go like this to start it at the same time. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep going on. How about another piece of red? We need some red here. This is one of two makers. I couldn't narrow it down to which one it is. This is either Pilgrim glass or what do they call it? Kanawha glass. It's one or the other, either Pilgrim or Kanawha. It is from around the 1960s. So I would consider this a small size pitcher. Just looking at this glass is beautiful. You've got all this design on here, like all of the applied like bubbles. There's your top, your handle, and just how it kind of like squeezes in. And you just think about them actually making this glass and how they would have made that. Nice smooth pontos on the bottom. Let's check out the glow. This one has a little bit of a cadmium glow going on, just in the right places. This is like the fancy cadmium here.
Oh no, you don't want to see this one. This one's actually pretty cool for Halloween.
Look at that glow. That cadmium hitting it in just the right places. We're running that right now. Cadmium around the bottom, all around the handle. Look at that rim lighting up too. So this one's about a 1960s. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you very much. Let's do, okay, we're gonna go a little basic here. We're gonna go just a little basic, but still necessary. You gotta have all the pieces, right? We have a, what would we call this, a cruet? We have a cruet here, but look at that stopper. It looks like a diamond sitting on top of that. And it's actually a little rough here, but we got a little chippy on the edge of it, still in really good shape for a stopper. So you have that cruet, simple, elegant, but glowy. So let's take a look at that glow. You ever see it? It looks like a green glowy diamond sitting on top of that cruet. Running right now. I know nothing's too basic. I mean, that glowy glass, there's just something about anything that glows. You just can't beat it. You just can't. If you're just joining, if this is your first time with Zoe's Treasures, thank you so much for giving me the chance and clicking on that thumbnail and coming in. We do this show, a glowy glass show, once a month. So usually it's around the middle of the month. We will do this on a Saturday morning. Amanda, with the first purchase, can we put some ducks in the chat for Amanda?
Thank you for your first purchase.
The other thing, if you are new to me, my name's Tracy. A lot of people here know me, but I am also a CPA. I do a lot of tax, business, and accounting education on the app. So if you take a look at my profile, look under my shows, you will see I do a lot of chat shows, usually morning times. I do some at night, and I also do a lot of workshops in trying to help other resellers setting up the business side of this wonderful reselling life. Ranchan finds you too. Have a great day.
Have a great day, Ms. Marie and Jeff. Southern Charm, just to let you know, the label system is working very well. We had a couple of issues yesterday, but I figured it out. But it's working very well.
We have another piece here.
Yes, I love discounts. After you downloaded it, I updated it. And you don't have the latest update. The latest update is a lot easier and a lot better. It'll give you a lot more for what you're doing. So you need to give me a call.
I'll show you guys what the label system is as soon as we run this. For those of you who don't know what he's talking about, this is a really neat little dish. Look how the ends curve over. It almost reminds me of a modified rose bowl to some degree with that curved over ends. This is EAPG glass, early 1900s. So EAPG, early American pattern glass or early American pressed. I've heard it say both ways. I do not know what the correct way is.
Good morning, Swamp Chick.
Good morning, Swamp Chick. It is 5.5 inches long, and it's very beautiful. I would put this probably on a vanity somewhere. I just love the glow of this one. And for a clear piece of glass, no extra help going on there, just those lights running right now. Thank you, Brittany. And JD Bell, that one's going to you. So now the number system, or the label system my husband was talking about, we have a system where every time, I'll show you here, every time something prints, or every time something sells, a label will print. It tells you the buyer number. So JD Bell was the 7th person to buy in the show. Their name, the item number, and the date of the show. That's how our labeling system works. It is, if you guys have heard of Notbot, it is very much like Notbot, but this is one my husband created. If you're interested, we share it for free. Just send us a DM. We're always happy to share it's a file extension that you run. That's as much as I know. I don't get any techier than that. All right.
Oh, Swamp Chick, you're going to like the updated one. It is pretty cool. I tested it on Windows already, and it works too.
One of the updates he added was putting the buyer number, because the way we organize, once it gets wrapped, we have bins that are numbered, and it makes it easier to put all of the 7th person stuff together in one. So looking for a number is easier than a name, so it makes it a little bit easier on the back end for me. Okay, this is the smallest banana boat I've ever seen. This may not be a banana boat. Send me a message. Go ahead and click on my name, and you should be able to, if you right-click on my name or click on it.
Yeah, Tracy, send us a DM. Mm-hmm. Send us a DM.
Yep.
And then I'll give you the instructions and everything you need to know.
We are actually in the process of putting it on our website so people can just download it straight from our website. A chin rest. It may be. Look at how small this is. I don't know if this is a banana boat or what are those small bananas called? They're not bananas. What are those small ones called? What are the small ones called? You know what they're, you make those chips out of them. You're not listening to me. The small bananas. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, there's small bananas. There's small bananas. The
Okay. Plantains. That's what I'm trying to think of. There you go. Thank you. Plantains. Yes. See, the small bananas. I don't know the real name. You know.
Plantains are not small.
Not...
Exactly. Yes, they're bigger. But we do have mini bananas that are super sweet, super nice.
Okay. Our website is the same name as it's Zoe's Treasures, so zoestreasures.com. It is not there yet. We have a lot of stuff on our website. Feel free to go check it out. But it is not, the file extension isn't there yet. It will be there. We're working on getting it up there. Okay. Anyways, we have what I'm going to call the world's smallest banana holder. You can roll up washcloths in these. I like to put towels in my guest bathroom, but I guess this would be great for like maybe washcloths or something smaller. I thought it was just stinking adorable because it was so tiny.
Melissa, yes, the tiny ones are super delicious.
Napkins. There you go. Could be a napkin holder, 5 inches tall. And then the width of this one is about 6.5 inches. And of course, it wouldn't be in the show if it didn't glow. So now you have not only a tiny banana holder, you have a glowy tiny banana holder. And that's up and going right now. Ladyfinger bananas. Thanks for the bids. Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Y'all, I have another show today. at 1 o'clock today, I'm back on. I am in Mama's Couch Rate Train. Mama's Couch right there. 1 o'clock today. I have a 30-minute spot. It's 30 minutes, right? Yes, it's a 30-minute spot. And I'm going to be selling a mix of vintage. I got kind of a unique mix today. Okay, so this one is a Duncan Miller. We haven't had any Duncan Miller. Look at how gorgeous it is. Hey, that's her right there. Yep. So this is our first Duncan Miller piece of the day. So beautiful. Hobnail. This is a rose bowl, so it's on a pedestal stand. And a rose bowl is characterized by the like the crimped in top up here is classic of your rose bowls. But I love the hobnail. Look at it from the side. Is that not the most elegant, classy, kind of upscale piece of glass that you have seen in quite a while? Like, that is just absolutely stunning. I do have more antiques coming. I have, absolutely do. Don't go nowhere. There's more coming. I have like probably 20, 30 pieces of stuff left. Let's go ahead and check out the glow, but let me tell you how big this is. 7.5 inches. Oh, and Janet, I'm so sorry. I will do the animal next. Thank you for reminding me. My squirrel brain, thank you so much. Look at the glow on that piece. Nice thick piece of glass. Duncan Miller running right now. Let me grab the animals.
Just take us with you, please.
Swamp chick. Aw. Thank you for your bids. Tara with the first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Let's do the animals. I have made Miss Janet wait for way too long here. We have, by Brittany, a glowy bear. This is a Fenton hand-painted bear, glass bear. So we have a winter scene on his hindquarters there. We have going around, it's kind of like a wreath going around the neck here. So a wreath going all around the neck. And it is that nice thick green glass. There is the original Fenton sticker on his behind. And we have a Fenton mark on here somewhere. Let me find it. Oh, I know it's on here. Is it there? I'm not finding it. We have, okay, I can't find the Fenton mark, but I do know it's Fenton because we have the sticker. And we have the artist signature on the bottom. Hand painted, signed Fenton, one of a kind bear. And I say one of a kind because no two hand painted things are alike. And let's show you the glow. So is he going to go? Oh, wait till you see the glow on this one. Look at that. It is that murky green, but it is even a little bit brighter in person. That's running right now. Up and going. Fenton, hand-painted glass bear. That winter was a real bear. Kimbo, thank you so much. And that was a first purchase.
Thank you.
Let's
for
put
your
some more
first
ducks in the
purchase.
chat. All right, this is the only, well, I have horses, but this is the other animal that we have, like straight up a smaller animal. Look how sweet this owl is. I love owls. My grandmother collected owls and they remind me of her. So I am an owl fan because of that. So I do not know who makes this one. This is blue glass. It stands about 3 inches tall. And of course you have just the very faint markings of that owl there. Oh, Janet, sorry. And look at the little tail. It has a little tail down here. It is so cute. My grandmother collected owls. She had a huge owl collection. I just remember when I was a little girl going to her house and there were glass owls and porcelain owls everywhere. And let's take a look at how this one glows. Look at that glow. You can almost see right through it with the glow. How cool is that? That's running right now. The cereal hobbyists are like, Talking about stuff you guys missed. Oh. Breeze Blue Moon. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do another piece. This one is a Fenton.
Janet,
Yes.
Janet, if I find another squirrel, because they sent me to look for that squirrel, if I find another one, I'll be sure to let her know and let you know.
I actually have bought out a whole collection of the small Fenton animals, and we are down to like 1 or 2 left, I think. Like we have sold just about every single one of them. So this is a Fenton. Do you have an animal? Do I have an animal that I collect? Not necessarily. I have a large collection of milk glass, and my favorite milk glass are the ones that have various animals on the nests. So not necessarily hen on nest. I don't own a hen on nest. I just, as popular as they are, I've never collected them. But I have like various birds. I have some with lions. So not one animal, but kind of along those lines is the one thing I collect.
Janet, let me ask you this. How do you feel about a duck instead of a squirrel?
Let's see if we have a duck somewhere. In the meantime, I'm going to show you this Fenton. This is a Fenton clear glass compote. I know this one is a Fenton for sure because there is, let's see if I can find it. I just had my finger on it 2 seconds ago. Oh my goodness, you guys. I seriously, here it is right here. There is your Fenton oval. I know it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, so there is the Fenton oval there with the Fenton name. Ruffle top compote. We're going to switch it over to the glow box in just a second. 6 inches tall, 8 inches across. Think about the holidays. Every single holiday throughout the year, whatever you put in this, you can switch it out. What are we doing? What are we saying? Hold on, you guys. He's going over there and he's rating my personal glass collection. All right, we're going to bring you something in a second. I'm going to throw this in the glow box so you can see this Fenton piece and how beautifully it glows. This one lights up really good. Let's switch over to the glow box. Look at that Fenton running right now. Clear Fenton compote. Versatile piece, a very versatile piece. The timeless and code. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Would you like me to run that duck?
Well, I'm waiting for Janet to let me know if she would be happy with the duck.
The bird theory. Thank you so much. Congratulations on that one. All right. Duck, please. Duck me. Duck me.
Not sure. Not sure.
It's okay. Other people like ducks too.
Listen, I'm going to part with this because I was saving this for me. So
let me tell you what he just did. I have a cabinet over here in the corner in my little, like when I do podcast, I sit on that side of the room. And I have a glass cabinet that has like my collectible glass pieces. He just went to my cabinet and took this out of my glass cabinet. But that's okay.
I had put it in there because she was going to sell it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, no, it's covered. Never mind.
It's okay. Eventually, everything in my house is for sale. Literally. So I had at one show, somebody asked me about a milk glass banana boat I had in my bathroom upstairs. And I'm like, hold on. And I went and pull it out of my decor and sell it right there on the spot. So eventually everything's for sale. It just means I can buy something new now.
This is a Fenton duck that I was saving for myself.
This one is not painted. So you could paint it yourself if you want, or you can admire the beauty of it as is. Nice, smooth. Let's see if I can find the Fenton mark on there.
Yes.
There it is right here. So it does have your Fenton mark on it. So we do know it is a Fenton. And of course, we need to take a look at that glow. Oh, are you ready?
No, you really don't want this one. I'm telling you, you really don't want this one.
It's gorgeous. Go for it. Show them the glow. Oh, look at that. We're going to go ahead and get that going. And that is running right now.
Now you see why I was saving it for me.
Don't worry, I sell his stuff all the time too. They want a field trip to your office. We need to do that on like Monday or Wednesday. Shalom. Thank you so much. You guys, look at all the raid train people are here
Thank
today.
you.
So I was telling you about, I'm going to be on Mama Couch's raid train at 1:00 today. I am on Shalom's raid train this week. Both of these raid train conductors, these raid trains are to help newer sellers. So they're designed to, as a community type service, to help sellers who have less than 1,000 just get some recognition, get some new customers, and help increase their numbers. You just sold your banger. More 1800s pieces. Sure, let's see what we have. Which ones are these from? That's 70s. Let's see if I can find you in 1800s. Oh, what about this piece? Here you go. Heisey. I don't never know if I say the name right. This is a Heisey and Company, 1890s to 1910. So kind of 1800s. Glass pitcher. Stunning. Look at just, oh my gosh. The way they made glass back then, it was just beautiful to look at. I almost would not want to fill it up with anything. Picture this with a huge bouquet of flowers, or picture it with your margaritas in it. Either way.
Bree,
Custard's coming soon, Bree. Give me 1 second.
it's coming. It's coming.
But this is Heisey and Company, is a glass maker, and this is 1890s to 1910 is what they made these. This is probably just another like 8 or 9 pounder, at least. Oh, and the glow on this one is fantastic. Raid trains, the two people who are here, let's see if I can get that handle in there. There you go. The two people that are here, Shalom, a couple above you, and Mama's Couch, right above you. All right, we're going to run this. Are you ready? It's going. This is a true antique piece here.
And congratulations, Shalom, from getting the duck.
Just picture it. Mama, I do not know you. I bet you are a hoot in real life. I would love to go out to lunch with you. Lynn's Vintage Vibes. Congratulations. All right, we have kept people waiting on the custard glass long enough. Look at this piece. This is a Fenton. So it is a Fenton custard basket. We have our hand painting there. And look at this old Fenton label. That's an older Fenton label right there. And it's somewhat faded, but you can still see the Fenton name. Hand painted by Fenton is what it says on there. We have our artist signature on the bottom. And of course you have the painting on either side underneath the handles. That is custard glass. It stands 7.5 inches tall. And you know what custard glass does. Oh, custard glass can give uranium a run for its money, let me tell you.
You really don't want to see this one.
Go for it.
Okay.
You can't even focus. The glow is so bright, you can't even focus. And that's running right now. I know, it is so bright. Custard and uranium both do that. There's Mama is the Rising Tide raid train. That's today. And Shalom, y'all, is the 18th. And that is called the Surge to 1K. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see here. We're going to do 2 oddball pieces. We're going to run them together. I was going to do them separate. We're going to run them together because, we'll get to the bookends. Hold one.
Those, I tried to snatch them away. I tried to snatch those away, but she wouldn't let me have them. They are something else. They're really cool.
Yes, and I forgot to say, Shalom, y'all hosts the Surge raid train with Grammy G 55502. Both are amazing sellers. So didn't mean to leave Grammy G out of that one. Okay, 2 oddball pieces. We're going to throw them together. Why not? I like to bundle things. So the first one is, this is an antique inkwell. So I do not know the date exactly on this, but I do know it is an antique. Very heavy, thick, there we go, thick glass inkwell. And then we have a souvenir piece. I love these, there we go, these red and clear glass souvenir piece. It is flashed. This one is from Fenland Falls, Ontario. Just because they're so classic. They just remind you of a day gone by when you, instead of buying, cheap plastic buttons or ball caps,
Bye,
these
D.
are...
Thank you, D.
These are the type of souvenirs people would usually pick up on their vacations. So let me show you these two pieces, the glow on these. And you're going to get both of them. We're going to run them together. You get an antique inkwell and you get that souvenir piece. Both reminiscent of days gone by. And look at that inkwell glowing, running right now. Inkwells are great. You can throw pens in them. You can put taper candles in there. So there's still a lot you can do that doesn't have anything at all to do with putting ink in them. If you're just joining, welcome in. We are doing all glowy glass, starts at $1. Shipping is max $4.50. And Miss Mark Collectibles with a first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
How about, let's do another Amberina piece. This one's Indiana glass. It is called the Canterbury basket. Look at this, how substantial this is. This is a Canterbury basket by Indiana Glass. It is Amberina. So if you take a look at it, you can really see the oranges in the handle. I don't know if we do the other camera. The handle is a definite lighter orangey red than the basket itself. Your basket is that deep Amberina red. And then it goes down here to that yellow on the bottom. It's almost hard to see on this camera, but it's going to light up the minute we put it in that glow box. It measures about 8.5 inches across and about 9 inches tall. And let's take a look at how beautiful that Amberina lights up. I'm guessing this handle is going to be something special. Oh my goodness, it sure is. Look at that glow. Wow, that handle. I said that handle is a little bit lighter orange, and look what it does. Are you ready? That is running right now. Indiana Glass, Canterbury basket, Amberina, gorgeous fiery glow. Thank you so much for your bids. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you very much. That is a stunning, stunning basket.
Thank you.
Somebody saw the horses. They spotted the horses. These are Ellie Smith glass horse bookends. They are in wonderful shape. I'm going to give a quick feel just to make sure I'm not feeling anything. It's usually the bottom you'll feel roughness. These are nice and smooth. The ears, the tip of the nose, all the normal spots. We'll turn it like this so you can see it up close. All the normal spots are intact. Nothing wrong with them. So you're going to get both of them. They're heavy. 7.5 inches tall. Ellie Smith. What's kind of cool about this too, they're hollow. You could put lights down in here and have it glow from the inside out. Let's see. All right, we're going to just put one in the glow box. I want to throw some lights in here just to give you an idea of what you could do. All right, I can't do this on the fly. I am not. There you go. You can do something like that if you want to leave it just looking pretty like glass, or you can throw it in your glow box and enjoy it like this. Very, very versatile. Are you ready? It's going right now. You're going to get both of them. Pair of bookends. These are Ellie Smith. I'm guessing maybe 70s. That's just an educated guess. So don't take that as fact. I'm educated guess that these are probably around the 70s, which is making them pretty darn old, unfortunately. Ritz Warehouse, thank you so much. Those are going to you. Give you your glowy lights back there. Let's do another piece here. This is a classic. You need this somewhere in your house because this is just one of those classic pieces. You can consider it granny core if that's your vibe. Stunning. Sawtooth, double-handled. I would use this as some type of a fruit bowl. Take a look at that pattern up close before we see the glow on this. Handle to handle is 13, about 12 and a half, 13 inches, handle to handle. Just the way they made the glass, the cut, it is so absolutely beautiful to look at. And not only that, if you throw it in your glow cabinet, you just get that extra little surprise going on with it. And that's going to run right now. I'm going to hit it with the light too, just so you can see the possibilities if you put some light shining right on it. Stunning piece of glass. And Nanny Banani, congratulations. We do something special here. When people get things for $1 in our show, on our Saturday shows, we do something special. Do you have it? Are you running it? What are we doing? That's it right there. Dollar deal. So when somebody grabs something for $1 in our show, one, thank you so much. Well, the rest of y'all were sleeping, but that's okay. Because Nanny Banani just unlocked a deal for everybody in this room. Not only does she get a great deal, so does everybody else. If you want to grab that coupon code, GLOWR, you can get 10% off your next purchase in the show. And that's open not just to Nanny Banani, but to anybody in the room. That code is good for today. So thank you, Nanny Banani, for one, your purchase, for grabbing a great deal, and for unlocking a deal for everybody else in the room. Yes, those are together.
Thank you, Nanny Banani. You unlocked the dollar deal.
And let's move on to a blue piece of glass. This is super thin, you guys, and it has the coolest bubble in it. One last time, we'll show it up on the screen. There you go. So you'll physically have to type that into your wallet.
The word on the bottom, under dollar deal.
Yeah, not dollar deal, the word on the bottom. Don't be sorry. All right, let's take a look at this blue, baby Tiffany blue. Tiffany blue right there. That's just rich right there. You know, some Tiffany blue glass. This is that really, really thin, delicate glass. Like, you know what I'm talking about. That glass that you're like, oh, I need to be super careful with. That's this glass. Has an applied handle on it. And it has some bubbles throughout. I'm not sure if you can see them. There you go. There's a bubble. There's just a few little bubbles throughout that I think adds character to this glass. We have a nice smooth bottom. Such a really neat piece. Picture this filled with some baby's breath. How pretty for spring would that be? 8 inches tall. And it has a really, really soft glow. It's going to come through a little murky on the screen, but I'm going to hit my light with it. Running right now. Tiffany blue glass. Really soft, sweet glow going on with it. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you for sharing the show. Nanny Banani, congratulations. Nanny Banani, I have got to tell you, my 15-year-old daughter, who is my shipper, absolutely loves your name. She hears your name and she does a dance. She has a dance just for your name. Every time she hears it, she loves it. Now, if she wasn't in her pajamas, I might actually get her to come in here and do it. But how cool is that? She has a job working for me. She gets to get out of bed and roll down here in her pajamas and earn money. I think that's pretty cool. All right, let's do something. This is from the 1920s. Let's check this out. Then we have another 1800 piece. This is Fostoria, but not just any old Fostoria. Avon and Fostoria had a collab. So these are actually Avon, made for Avon by Fostoria glass candlestick holders. They are called the Hearts and Diamond pattern, and they're from about the 1970s. But you can see they do have the hearts on them with the little diamonds in there. That's so sweet. And these are multifunctional. So at the top here, they're made for a taper. So you can put your taper in there, or you can flip it over and use it as a vase. How cool is that? So get a little piece of history, an Avon and Fostoria collab with these candlestick holders and our vases. You're going to get both of them. 7 inches tall. Hello, Dragonfly. And not only that, not only do you get a little piece of Avon and Fostoria history, Of course they're going to glow. And they're going to run up and running right now. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining, thank you so much. My name's Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures. We are doing all glowy glass. Everything starts at $1 and shipping is max $4.50. The Bird Theory, thank you so much. And we are doing, got quite a few antique pieces today too. So speaking of antique, I know somebody was asking for a piece that was a little bit older. Let's look at this one. 1896. True antique here, 1896. This is the Model Flint Company is who made this. So it is like a syrup bottle or a cruet bottle of some sort. The pattern on this is called Peerless. Peerles, Peerless. Kimberly, glass glows because of one of 4 elements that are UV reactive, either cadmium, manganese, uranium, or selenium. One of those 4 elements has been used in the glass either to clarify it, to take the color out, or to add color to it. And that's what makes it glow under UV light. So 1896, we have your stopper, surprisingly in pretty good shape. It's a little rough down here. You can tell maybe there's a little bit of a chip down at the bottom. But overall, the stopper is in really great shape. And then just look at this. It's nice and heavy. It's got those diamond patterns. It almost looks like a little whiskey jug, doesn't it? And of course, we know what it's going to do. And this one is going to surprise you. The extent of glow on this clear glass piece.
You really don't want to see this one.
Wait till you see this one. It is amazing.
You really don't want to see this one. Okay.
Look at that. That almost glows like a piece of uranium. Antique, right here, running right now. Nanny Banani, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do another piece of Amberina. I know people collect it. This is our last Amberina for the day. Then we still have some really great pieces though. Amberina Compote. This is a little more of a common piece. You're going to see these pieces probably more frequently. The Bird Theory, thank you so much. You did not have to do that, but I genuinely appreciate you. This is a little more common of a piece. You may see these in antique shops. They're still amazing with the Amberina on it. So it is a compote, hobnail, stands 6 inches tall. Of course, you've got that gorgeous ruffly top going on there. And let's take a look at that glow. Just wait for it. You're not going to expect this one because you didn't see as much orange. But look at that. Look at all that orange lighting up there all along the bottom. It is like that fire just coming up through that pedestal, running right now. And then one of my favorite things about the Amberinas is usually always on the rim. It's like it outlines it with that the orange glow. Breeze Blue Moon, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Paula.
Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do it. Oh, I've got one of my favorite pieces, but let's do another Moon and Stars. So we did a smaller version of this a little while ago. This is the Big Daddy here. Now, this is a large Moon and Stars compote. Unfortunately, it is missing the lid. Doesn't mean that this is any less gorgeous, any less useful, or collectible. It is absolutely beautiful, huge compote. I've just got to show you compared to the one that sold earlier, just so you can see the size difference. Okay, it's not going to fit here. Can you just open up here? Okay. Look at, no, you can't see the size. Can you please switch cameras? Oh my God, my husband's driving me insane, y'all. Thank you. This is what I wanted to show you. Look at the size difference between these two. So you've got the baby, and then you got the big old daddy here. So, gorgeous base. You can always find a lid on eBay, or you can just use it just like this. This stands 8.5 inches. It is 8 inches in diameter going across. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit this in my light box, but we're going to try. Wine glass versus margarita. There you go. Let's go over here and take a look if I can fit this in my light box. It's a tight squeeze. Oh, there we go. And watch this thing glow. Look at that. Beautiful. Running right now. What if you put a candle in that? What if you filled up with a candle and use that as a centerpiece? You know, one of those candles with like 3 wicks in it? That would be something.
Funny East Coast, you mentioned margarita. I was in San Antonio and they actually serve margaritas in something the size of this. It's a huge margarita.
Okay, I don't think I would get a quarter of the way through that before I'd be asleep under the table. The bird theory, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Salt cellars are highly collectible. These are antique salt cellars. I'd be out, Shalom. I could not handle it. I don't have an exact date. I do know they are antiques. They're clear, rectangle-shaped salt cellars. There is a set of 6 of these. So I don't know if we're going to see them from the side or the top, but you're going to get 6 of them. Antique salt cellars. If you're a reseller, you can separate these out, do them one at a time. We'll run that oil lamp in just a minute, Bree. Let me show you how they glow. I'm just going to take 3 of them to put in the glow box and leave 3 over here. You will get all 6, though. And they do light up, of course. And they're running right now. Set of 6 salt cellars. Shalom, thank you so much. Congratulations on that one. Zoe's over here. She's like, oh, I'll ship those. Those would be easy to pack. She's so funny. There's certain things I don't let her pack. Certain things I'm like, no, you need a little more experience. But she'll stand here and she'll look at everything. And no real employee would get away with this. But she picks and chooses which items she's going to pack.
Bree,
And then
that oil lamp, I wanted to snatch that one too. That's a really cool one.
This is a really neat one. So you have your hurricane at the top. Comes off. It will be shipped. I mean, you're going to get the whole piece, but I'll be wrapping them separately. And then you have the bottom here, all glass. Love that it is all glass and has the handle. It is hollow up into the top, and then of course you have the solid part where you would put your oil. The mechanism, there's no wick, but the thing still spins. I do not know how well it works on the inside. This does spin because there's no wick to judge that by. Now the hurricane, this part here, hurricane does not glow. So I'm not going to put it in the glow box. That's not glowy. The base of this, let's take a look, but let me give you a measurement real quick. So without the top, we're looking at 8 inches tall. And we're going to throw that base in that glow box. And look at that thing light up. It is 365. And that's running right now. You will get the hurricane with it. It's just that the hurricane does not glow. Thank you for your bids. Bree, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Let's do, we only have a couple colored glass left. So let's do a piece this is a piece that Tracy gets really excited about selling and not so excited about shipping, but I do it anyways. I just block the shipping out of my mind when I go to sell it. Look at this gorgeous piece. I actually have a note on who makes this one. This is another Heisey glass piece. I'm guessing earlier 1900s. This is called Plantation, is the style. and it is a gardenia bowl or a fruit bowl. So it would either be for gardenias or fruit is what they would use it for. So earlier 1900s, you've got your pineapple design there. You can actually feel it underneath the glass. And just look at how stunning that is. And it kind of goes down into that pedestal there. Beautiful, beautiful bowl. Look at that pedestal. Oh, I love anything on a pedestal. This is 12 inches in diameter. Picture this in the middle of your table filled with some fruit or filled with Christmas bulbs. A little bit of holly coming out of there. Absolutely gorgeous. This is not going to fit into my glow box. Maybe it will. Let's try it. Let's see if I can fit it into my glow box. Oh, if I angle it just right. I don't know if it's going to all get on camera, but let's show you how that baby lights up. Oh, look at that. Huge gardenia bowl, antique piece. Where are we doing with our camera? We're going in circles. There we go. And that's running right now. You have a glass foot fetish. Me too. Me too, Shalom. I'm so with you on that. And for those of you just joining, guess what? Shipping is only $4.50, so it will not cost you a lot to get this piece and have it shipped to you. This is definitely one of those one-box items. Thank you for your bids. Beans Vintage Dreams, thank you so much. What a great grab. This one is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Let me do gymnastics to get it out. There we go. Had to turn it just right to get it out of the glow box. Let's see here. How about let's make shipping Tracy happy? And we're going to go a little bit smaller for a second. We have a paperweight. Does anybody collect paperweights? This one's really unique in the way that it glows, so I thought it was really, really cool. So pretty simple paperweight. You've got these really cool white kind of stripes going through there. Let's see if I can show you up close. You've got your bubbles that are in there, but you've got the white marks in there. Got some bubbles, nice smooth bottom. We have the artist's signature, so it is a signed paperweight right there. And now let me show you how this glows, because this glows really, really unique. I'm going to need to try to set it up on something here. Let's see if I have a little stand. No, we can probably do it this way. I don't know where the little one is. Nope. I'm going to have to hold it for you in a second. Let me get it running. We'll show you. Let's switch over. In here, what glows is those white stripes that go through it have a really cool glow. So it's very unique, very different. I'm going to go ahead and get that going, and then I'll hold it back up. Breeze, thank you so much. You want to hold it for me? Thank you. Go ahead and hold it up for me. She can't hold. My daughter's trying to help. We're going to leave it like that. You guys see it. You know what you're bidding on. Vintage Fairy with the first purchase too. Let's put some ducks in the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your first purchase.
We are down to these last few pieces here, everybody. So we'll move them over, and we will start grabbing them and running them. Let's do this piece here. This is Imperial glass, another cake stand. Imperial glass. This is called the Kansas pattern. Do I have anybody from Kansas? If so, here's a Kansas pattern cake stand, cupcake stand. My favorite use for these is jewelry. Jewelry just looks so much better up on a glass pedestal. All right. Let me show you how pretty this looks. Look at that pattern. We're going to show you the glow on this. It is about an 8-inch diameter, and this thing lights up like Christmas. Look at that bright glow running right now. Imagine if you had some glowy beads or glowy jewelry, and you put this in your glow box and you draped pearls over the top of this. Melissa, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I have recently, like, I've been obsessed with cake stands, butter dishes. There's like certain things when I see, when I'm outsourcing, that I just can't pass up, that I am just like, I got to buy that. Let's do, all right, we're going to do something cool here. This is our third piece from this maker today. So this is Galander and Sons. It's EAPG glass, so that early American pattern glass. This is a creamer. Late 1800s, maybe early 19, so about 1890 to around 1910 is when this was made. And it is a beautiful creamer, and it goes with the lions that we've been looking at throughout the day today. So our third piece by this company, Galander and Sons, the bottom is that frosted glass, and it has the lions all the way around it. And I love the contrast between your clear glass and your frosted glass. I think it just gives it a really, really elevated type look. That is about 7.5 inches tall. And of course, it's going to glow beautifully. So let me show you. This is a true antique. So you own some history there with that one. And I'm going to pop the light on there. Uh-oh. You guys, I made a rookie mistake here. I ran out of listings. Give me 1 second to throw a random listing in there. Goodness gracious. I made a rookie mistake. I did not have enough listings to cover myself. Goodness gracious. We'll get there. We're about to run that. Give me 1 second here. Sorry. You would think I'm new. This is my first show, y'all. All right, there we go. Now we can run it. We're going to start with 10 seconds. There we go. Everything's set right. Up and going right now. Oh, shoot. What did I just do? I clicked the wrong button on the keyboard. I hope you guys can still see that. Thank you so much for your bids. I don't know if you can still see it, because I can't see nothing. Okay, good. Because my screen went black. Beans Vintage Dreams, thank you so much. Oh, yes. And I've got to start renumbering again too here. All right. Thank you for that purchase.
Thank you.
Let's do a carnival glass. And then I'm going to do one of my favorites for today. So normally, have you guys really seen carnival glass glow? Typically, it doesn't glow. We have a piece here. I do not know who makes it. Did not do enough research to know on this one. It is so beautiful, though. I love the leaves on that. And of course, carnival glass, one of my favorite things is the blues and the greens that shine through there. Let me throw it in a glow box, see what it does there. I may just need to pop the light on it, because typically carnival glass doesn't have a huge glow to it. Oh no, you can see it. This one, though, has a really, really cool green hue. Not like uranium, but it has a green hue. I'm going to throw my light on it too, but you can already see it around the bottom there. We're going to get this running. It's going right now, and I'm going to pop my light on it so you can see that green popping out just a little bit more. So I was super surprised when I hit this carnival glass piece with the light that I saw any green whatsoever. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I need to put this in the show just because it's so different. Beans Vintage Dreams, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at one of my other obsessions. I think I have bought 10 of these in the last 4 months. This is a Victorian era. So those of you who like the Victorian, cruet set. And I forgot to take the string off that one too. I don't know where my scissors are. I'll take the string off before we ship it. It is a Victorian era cruet set. What I absolutely love about this is that it is all glass except for the metal handle here. So you're going to get your 4 pieces. And how cool is this? Look at the bottom of these pieces are shaped skinnier to fit down in here. So it fits in like that. So I love the shape of them. They're not like your normal, what you would be used to seeing. So we have one piece. We have a shaker piece here. We have another shaker piece. And we have a third shaker piece. So we have 4 pieces here. And then, of course, you have your solid glass holder. The only part that's metal here The only part that is metal is your handle. Usually you'll see the metal bases, like your silver plated bases. Instead, it is all glass, which is so freaking cool. We do have, I'm going to show you on one little bit of roughness right here. So there's a couple of spots where you have some flea bites around here. Nothing majorly wrong with it though. And let me show you the glow on this sweet one. This is the coolest part of it all. Are you ready for this? Look at this glow. All 4 pieces, all 4 bottles, the base, the whole thing glows on this. How cool is that? For $1 running right now. That is a total of 5 separate pieces. You're going to get the whole set. Every single piece glows. This is a fantastic set. EB2589, congratulations. Thank you so much. This is a really cool set. You're going to be so happy when you see this in real life. All right, we are down to the last few pieces here. I'm going to save this water lily for the very end because that water lily is a very special piece. Let's do this one. We're going to actually bundle 2 pieces together and then do the uranium. Look at this pedestal dish. This is to die for. That is so, this is the type of thing when I was a kid and I would babysit across town on the other side of the tracks, I would see these type of things in people's homes and I would absolutely think that, oh my God, these people must be rich when I would see things like this. I love the pattern. I love the ruffled with the sawtooth top. Not quite sawtooth. It's more of a scalloped top. Stunning, stunning piece. It is 7.5 inches tall, 8.5 inches wide. And not only that, you can use it like this. You could also flip it over and you can use it to hold another bowl on top. Yeah, put it by a window, sparkling. So anytime you get a piece, flip it over and see what you can do with the top of it. You can make these pieces into so much more than what they already start out as. And of course, let me show you how beautiful this looks in the light. Very soft, limey green glow. So beautiful. Running right now. These are the type of pieces you're not going to go to Home Goods. You're not going to go to Hobby Lobby and find stuff like this. These are unique, harder to get, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces of glass. Thank you for your bids. Amanda, congratulations.
Thank you for your first purchase.
All right, we have 3 pieces left, and they are 3 great ones. That was a first purchase. Thank you so much. Let's put some ducks in the chat. I missed it. I'm so sorry. All right. I'm going to put 2 pieces together because this is what I do. Everybody who's been around on my shows knows. Just give Tracy some time. She'll start throwing stuff together. It happens. So I'm going to show you the first piece. And of course, they both glow. You have a trinket dish, a bowl, absolutely beautiful bowl. Put it on your vanity. Use it in your kitchen. This would be great next to a kitchen sink to put little thingies in. You can use it to put your spoons in at your coffee station or your sugar packets. It has 3 feet. Everything is better with 3 feet. So that's your first item you're going to get. Then we're also going to throw in this absolutely stunning floral, what I would call a sugar bowl. Does not have a lid, was not made with a lid, so intentionally open sugar bowl. Look at the floral designs on there. Somewhat reminiscent of Princess House, but I do not think it is Princess House. It is nice thick glass. Let's put both of these into our glow box. And look at how they both light up. So 2 for 1 here. Are you ready? Let's take a look at that glow. 2 for 1, 2 glowy pieces, 1 price, going right now, $4.50 shipping. Absolutely. We should all use the pretty things. I mean, life is not long enough not to use pretty things. Shalom. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I used to, when I had a bunch of young kids at home, we would put it all away. We wouldn't use it. And I love now that I have a 15-year-old, I have a white sofa, white carpets. I collect milk glass. I have all the things that I couldn't have when my babies were at home. And I am enjoying every single minute of it. I use it. Yeah, go for it. Use all the fancy stuff. I use antique glass, some of which is glowy glass for my butter dishes. Okay, 2 pieces left, you guys. Let's do the uranium, and then we're going to do my absolute favorite of the day. We have a uranium ice bucket. Tina, thank you so much. This does not have a lid. I do not know if it ever had a lid, and actually I do not think this is an ice bucket. If I had to make an educated guess, I would say this is technically a champagne bucket. A chiller, a champagne chiller. So you would put a little bit of the ice on the bottom. You would have your bottle of champagne. You could be fancy with your glowy glass. It is in wonderful condition. Funny story. I found this at one of these shops that like you'd be scared to go into, and they had it labeled as a green bucket. And I said, yes, sir. Thank you very much. I will buy your green bucket from you. So they did not know what they had. I'm looking for my measuring tape here. 6 inches tall. Uranium. Are you ready? Uranium. You know what it's going to do. You know you're not even going to be able to focus in on this. It's going to be so bright. Look at that. This is a green bucket for you here. Running right now. Thank you for your bids. Kenny with the first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the
Thank
chat.
you for your first purchase.
And for the last piece of the day. This is a Fenton water lily compote. I have had these in a couple different colors. This is a piece that I will never pass by if I see it. I will always pick it up. I actually have this in milk glass in my personal collection. It is one of the most beautiful Fenton pieces that, in my opinion, that they have ever made. So we have the top of it here. Can we show from the top so they can see the water lily? Look at the flower on there. All of the water lilies that go around. This has a slight frosted appeal to it there. It is lidded. No chips or cracks. It's in beautiful shape with that scalloped edge. You have the water lily design all the way around it. It stands about 7.5 to 8 inches tall. Fenton. And let me show you the glow on this. For a clear piece of glass, this is well worth it. This is one of the reasons I will never, ever pass up a Fenton water lily piece, ever. I'm going to run this last piece here because it is so special. I'm going to do this one for 15 seconds because it's just that pretty. Are you ready? It is going right now. 15 seconds. Thank you so much for your bids. Did you, Sean? Congratulations. Absolutely. Anything that glows. And Kenny, thank you so much. Congratulations on that beautiful piece. My favorite, by far. And that is the end for us, everybody. We have a sold out show. Thank you so much. I say this every show, but I honestly mean this. Thank you to those of you who purchased, those of you who bid, even if you didn't win, I appreciate you. Those of you just hanging out, contributing in the chat, and even all of you that are lurking in the background. These shows would not be possible at all without every single one of you. And I really appreciate you guys. I'm going to be back on at 1 o'clock today. Mixed vintage. Don't think I'm going to have glowy, but I have some really cool mixed vintage. 1 o'clock on Mama's Couch Raid Train. Don't miss that. We'll see you then. And who are we going to go raid, my love? You guys, I give him one job. One job. Be ready with the raid. Now he's looking. Thank you so much. All right, he found somebody. I think we're going to go see. Are we going to go see our friend?
Oh, yeah.
Starting today, no buying for a week, and then enter Zoe's Treasures. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna take you to a real funny person. I have a good time in the shows. Have a good Saturday and come back if you want to see us.
Throw some ducks in the chat. Let them know that you came from Zoe's Treasures.